Now, it was obedience. Remember, they fetched the water, filled the jar with water. He asked him, he carried the water. Do you know where the miracle took place? From the time he left that jar to the master vocation. Obedience. That's what we need this year. So that miracle will take place. It takes God nothing to bless you. When God bless you, doesn't matter the position He carry you to, God will never bless you at His own expense. God will never bless you and get somewhere and say, "Kai, was I manipulated? Why do I carry everything I have and give it?" Nothing. If God bless you, He didn't know everything has left Him. All you need this year, whatever He said to you, do it. So that you will see the wonder-working God. Brothers and sisters, do you know something that you may not know? That God isn't true, He was there. But why are we not seeing such miracles that stagger the imagination of men at that period? It's because we think we are educated today. Education, we ask one person to university, it comes back now. They can add one chemical to one chemical and produce one result. You tell my father, you tell there's no God. Turn and ask that foolish person, where is the oxygen you are breathing coming from? You know why I asked you to ask it that foolish question? The scripture says in the book of Psalm, it is a fool that says there is no God. So it's a foolish person that question that. And from the point you are born until you live here, that ocean keep producing it. Are you aware that the first plumber on earth is Almighty God? Where is your storage tank? Don't you see what happened to you? You take water and you rain. Are you aware that the vein on your body will run the earth 2 times? The vein on your body. If you stretch each vein on your body, one end to one end, one end to one end, it will run the length of the earth we are living. That vein, every moment of your lifetime on earth. Where is the pumping machine that pump your pulse? And your pulse keep pumping from the moment you enter this earth. Methuselah that lived 969 years, it pumped all through. Where is the engine that powered that pump? Why is somebody saying there is no God? Which same blood? Which one of it? The same blood. That's why sometimes God will confuse those foolish people. I told us last year that even the scientists in the US that say there's no God, before now they says no God, remove that in God, we trust in their currency. They were fighting everywhere. There's no God. They went somewhere for a research. They brought an equipment there and they returned back after 1 year. When they returned back after 1 year, they saw a tablet of stone as big as elephants, written on the both sides. 2. One of them contained 10 commandments. Are they down? And now, people that say there's no God are the one now they says it is now they now know that Christianity is the only true religion. Don't join the foolish people. This year, whatever God said to you, get to disbelieve God, carry that useless certificate and set it on fire. It's useless because it will take you to hell. While you lie down at home, do you remember that certificate? At the time you lie down, there is nothing you remember. Man is foolish. That Thomas Paine, a great scientist, they will tell you how great he is. He was in the hall of the university. The minister entered the room and stretched out in the name of God. The man backed at him like a dog. You are the one that is tearing my flesh. You are my enemy. He says that in the next 100 years, few years after that his prediction, as he died, his children sold one of his estates, and the Bible Society bought it. Right inside the compound he built by himself. That was where they are producing Bible, sending across the globe. Fear God. What I told you, if you want to read it, just go get the book, The Last Word of Saints and Sinners, written by Shaw. Get it? You will fear God. Brothers and sisters, if you want miracle this year, listen. Whatever God says to you, obey Him. The young man obeyed the law, the word of the Lord. And he refused to trust on the arm. He understood what many of us in the church today do not understand, that the arm of the flesh will fail you. And because Isaac obeyed the Lord by remaining in the land, doing the farming and sowing in that same land, when, humanly speaking, it was not favorable, the man Isaac works great. When for we need to fight poverty with, and to fight harsh economy, is simply listening to the voice of God. What is God telling me now? Stop looking for kings and highly placed individuals' favor and help. You are insulting yourself when you are going about seeking who to borrow you, who to assist you. It is not in the hand of the kings and the great men of the world to promote you. Stop running away from the land, from the country where you are, and seeking for help or where to run to. Look at Isaac. He waxed great. When you sow your seed will not reduce you like we saw in Isaac, but instead he sowed the seed at the right time in the right place, and it waxed great. When you sow like Isaac, the seed will not reduce you. Instead, it will increase you. You will wax great. The scripture says Isaac went forward. We sow your seed. Your seed that you sow will not drag you back like a human being will think. But instead, you will move forward in wealth and Isaac grew. Not because he was Abraham's child, but because he hearkened to the voice of God at that difficult time of history. And he didn't mind what the outcome will be like, because he heard the voice of God. And he believed, as long as it is the word of God, it will favor me. Likewise also today, if you will hearken unto the word of God coming to you today from this altar, just to obey it as Isaac obeyed, you will also grow in wealth and in riches. For this is the secret of wealth. Proverbs chapter 11, 24. Proverbs 11, verse 24. There is that scattereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty. Prosperity is not because you know how to save so much. Scatter. There is seed that scattereth, that sow at the right time, and yet increases. It increase is not just in a moment. The language here is a continuous tense. Increases. It keep on growing from one level to another level, from one height to another height, from one glory to another glory. Isaac became very great. Simple because he obeyed God. God told him, stop looking at a man or seeking help from man, and stop depending on men. He told him not to run away from the land where he is into the land of Egypt. Egypt was one of the most civilized and wealthy nations of the world at its own time. Our modern day America. If we also today will hear what the Lord is telling us, saying to his church, and go ahead and obey everything he said, we also will be very great in riches and financial breakthrough. Wealth, riches, greatness, listen to this, is not in a place. It's not in any country. It is simply in obeying the voice of the Lord. That is the reason. You see, the wealthy people, they are the ones that understand these scriptures very well. Do you know how many $billion Bill Gates earmarked every year in his NGO organization? Do you know how much he invested in every year? Dangote is following him. Recently, himself and Dangote, they spend the money for immunization for polio, the northern part of the country. When he came back to the country today, he rebuked our president that his economy policy will not help the economy of the country to move forward. He actually came and paid the money Nigeria borrowed from China over immunization of polio. Pay for it. That is why you see them moving from heights to heights. Financially, how many years has that single man occupied the first ladder on this globe as the #1 most wealthy person on earth? How many years? But some people will think that look at what they are telling us. So you argue to your own more poverty. Look at this way. To the countries, the people they didn't know. That's how they understand their own. There is he that scattereth, and yet that Bill Gates gave such amount of billions of dollars every year did not reduce him. And remember, the young man did not inherit wealth. He didn't come from a wealthy family. His family was so poor in America. It was that this young man that gave that family name. Nobody knew his father before now. This is the secret of wealth. This is the secret of wealth. Stop looking to a country where you will run to. It is not in a country. How many Nigerians are being killed running to other countries for greener pasture? And their parents are hoping that their son is in abroad, not knowing the guy is already dead. It's not in a place. The wealth is in you. Activate it. Activate it. Look at Isaac. That verse we read. I am Genesis chapter 26, verse 14. Look at Isaac. Let's see something in the life of that young man. For he had possession of flocks, possession of herds, and great store of servants, and the Philistines envied him. A whole country envied a single individual because he listened to the voice of God at a critical period when, humanly speaking, obeying that word is stupidity. Humanly speaking, there was no favorable environment. It wasn't favorable at all. Look at the possession of flocks, possession of herds, great store of servants. This is what make man wealthy at their own time. How many flocks you have? How many herds you have? His father Abraham had 318 servants in his own house when he was alive. And for them to talk about this guy and write it like this, it shows he had more servants in his home than his father. Brothers, if you want wealth that will cause a country to envy you, then obey the voice of God to you this morning. Don't do it at your convenient time, but at the period it might look critical, as demanded by God. In verse 16 of that same chapter, and Abimelech the king said unto Isaac, Go from us, for thou art much mightier than we. Jealousy came from a king to one man, and the king confessed, Go, you're more bigger, greater, higher than us. By Isaac obedient to the word of God, the king of the Philistines, King Abimelech, confessed to Isaac that his obedience to God's word did not diminish him, but that he, Isaac, became mightier than all the citizens of the Philistines. If the number one citizen of that country will confess it, everybody in that country were lower than Isaac, just because you obey. Just because you obey. Your obedience to the word of God will not diminish you. If we want kings and people that matter in society today to envy and to fear us this year, all that we need to do is to obey God, not our conscience, not our mind, not our desire, not our confidence, but what is God saying? Foolishly, humanly speaking, follow him like that. You can't be wiser than God. He's the one that knows the end from the beginning. He's the oldest young man on this earth. He knows what nobody on earth knows. He has the secrets in his hand. Obey him. Brothers and sisters, I want to tell you what you hear from me these 3 Sundays. It is secret of prosperity and happy living, happy life. And if you want prosperity and happy life in the year 2020 and throughout the rest of your life on this earth, obey those instructions coming from the voice of God. To prosper and to live in prosperity is very, very easy. Electric kills. Electric can shock you and affect your system. But the moment you master the law, that's how simple it. Prosperity and success and wealth is as simple as mathematics in the classroom in the school. Very easy. 1 + 1. The reason is because prosperity is a spirit, and there is a law that governs it. It isn't, no, keep this one, no. For obey the law. Obey the law. Obey the law. If you will obey the law of prosperity and follow it the way it is being given unto you by God, you will discover why did I suffer myself and punish myself all these years. I want to tell you something this morning. Prosperity is a spirit thing. You cannot be prospered without supernatural power being connected to you. That is why people outside there mess up and misbehave by belonging to these small boys' cults. Little thing that happiness will deceive them. Listen to me this morning, every one of you. There is nothing like ritual for money. What they call ritual for money is to destroy you and to kill you premature. What the devil does is that you're supposed to live at 70 years. Devil will go into that 70 years and they have cut your life short with 35 or 30 years. And devil go into that 30 remaining and bring the wealth that belongs to you that you're supposed to make. When you bring it, devil is a thief, he's a poor man. He will take some, give you some. That's why you see them when they miss, when they miss their road in the quest of prosperity, in a wrong chamber of a herbalist or cult home, you see them dying very young. Go to Alaba and see posters. Go to Otopas and see posters of obituary. You will pity them. What actually they want to do is that they want to connect to supernatural power. You cannot get wealth. And I don't mean just paying for one room or paying for maybe 3-bedroom flat and the landlord will knock at your door for 1 year before you pay for the last 1 year. I mean, if you want to touch prosperity, you must connect to supernatural power. It is a spirit. That's why the word of God said in Deuteronomy chapter, open your Bible, Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18. But thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that giveth thee power to get wealth. That's it. It's not from any other source. Any other person that presents any option to you is a thief, is a criminal. Satan is a poor man. Satan did not have anything. It is God that gives you power to make wealth, that he may establish his covenant, which is swear unto thy fathers as It is this day. There is a covenant poor that we might be rich. That covenant needs to be activated in the church today. And this year, Kingdom Power will activate it. Chapter 2. Hosea chapter 2. Do not know that I gave her corn, wine, oil, and multiplied her silver and gold. Take note of that. That's God's talking. I gave. This is what make people wealthy in their own time. When you gather this in, people will honor you and appreciate you. Now, if we can serve God and do what God asks us to do, there is one which I love so much in the Bible, and I want it to affect, to be part of somebody that is here today that will obey the voice of God. Follow me to 1 Samuel, the last scripture we are reading. 1 Samuel chapter 25. 1 Samuel 25. I read verse 6. And thus shall ye say to him that liveth in prosperity. The scripture recognizes, if you can do the right thing at the right time, the scripture recognizes you can live and spend your time on this earth in prosperity. What do you say to them? Peace be both to thee, and peace be to thy house. As do you see what prosperity causes in the life of a man? Peace, 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 peace. Not all this misplaced money that people carry. You will see them inside brand new Jeep, and they are sweating because they remember their time is up. Their time is up. It remained only 2 years. The time they take them over there in that secret courts. Come on, increase it. Sir, the air condition is on the last button. Come on, increase that. And because the driver is wearing 3 clothes. The man is sweating because he did not get what he have in that car. Tomorrow he is bringing another brand new car. My friend, it is not by brand new car. The only place that man will have the peace is looking for is in the mortuary. But when you gain your prosperity from God, there is a greeting that befits a man that will prosper in God. It's peace. 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 4 kinds of peace you must greet him whenever you meet him. Don't miss road in the quest of words. A lot of youths are crying outside there because they find they have nobody that is talking to them the way I'm talking to you, and friends lure them, and today they are dying. Listen to this story before we pray. A friend harbored his friend in his apartment and fed him for some period of time. And after a while, that friend left their home. And they parted and they will almost see themselves again. And one day, that friend that harbored this man saw the friend they harbored that had nothing. At this moment, he was cruising in a big car. He looks as if he's happy. The friend said, "My friend, what happened?" The friend was shaking his head. This guy was unhappy. "My friend, you remember the past? Maybe you forget the past so soon." He said, "My friend, help me." He looked at his friend. He said, "You are more better than me." The friend became angry with him. "So this is what you're going to reward me with? Are you mocking me?" Say, "My friend, the language you use is that you are better off than me." He pestered him, talked to him, he said, "Enter vehicle." He opened the vehicle, he drove off. He got to a place, he stopped. He went to a corner as if he wanted to ease himself. He called a friend and said, come. The friend came. As he zipped down his trouser, the friend saw surprise. The friend you will make wealth and be happy. You will make wealth and be peaceful. Relax, you are going to see surprise in Kingdom Power this year. We will show you what they call wealth. We will show you the word that come with it, not the word that come now, and you will see me now. I will carry 1,000 police with